Hello students, I am Dr. D.S. Veena, Associate Professor in the Department of Basic Science and Humanities, B.V. Raju Institute of Technology, Narsapur. Course name Linear Algebra and Calculus. Topic name Non-Linear Differential Equations, and it is also called Bernoulli's equations. Today we shall discuss about the non-linear differential equations, and it is also called as Bernoulli's equations. The equation of the form dy by dx plus p y is equal to q y to power of n is said to be non-linear differential equation. An equation of the form dy by dx plus py is equal to qy to power of n, where p comma q are functions of x is reducible to linear equation and is usually called Bernoulli's equation. So the equation of this form dy by dx plus py is equal to qy to power of n is called Bernoulli's equation. So we can reduce this equation to a linear differential equation by certain substitution. How to solve? It takes to solve 1, we can write dy by dx plus py is equal to q y to power of n. So since it is in the form of dy by dx plus py is equal to q, the RHS q should be function of x. So we have to remove this y to power of n. Dividing throughout by y to power of n, we get 1 by y to power of n dy by dx plus py by y to power of n is equal to q. So it can be written as y to power minus n dy by dx plus y to power of 1 minus n p is equal to q. So now to solve this, we'll use the substitution. Put y to power of 1 minus n is equal to t. So what do you get if you divide? So 1 minus n y to power of 1 minus n minus 1 dy by dx is equal to dt by dx. So if we get what we get here, if we cancel this 1 minus 1, we get as 1 minus n y to power minus n dy by dx is equal to dt by dx. So now use y to power of minus n dy by dx divide throughout by 1 minus n 1 by 1 minus n dt by dx. Now you substitute this in equation 1. Substituting, take this equation 1 and this as 2. Substituting this in equation 1. So what do you get here? 1 by 1 minus n dt by dx plus pt is equal to q. Now since if you want to reduce into linear, the coefficient of dt by dx should be 1. So multiplying throughout by 1 minus n. So what do you get? dt by dx plus 1 minus n p t is equal to 1 minus n q. So this is nothing but is linear in t. So it is nothing but linear in t. So where p and q are nothing but functions of x. So its solution is here p and q are functions of x. So we can solve this problem as previously. Now let us take one example. Solve x dy by dx plus y is equal to x cube y to power of 6. X dy by dx plus y is equal to x cube y to power of 6. Solution. What is given? X dy by dx plus y is equal to x cube y to power of 6. Now here we have to get the function of x only because it is dy by dx. So we have to remove y to power of x, and the coefficient of dx we should make it as 1. So we should remove this x. So to get the reduced form, dividing throughout by x y to power of 6. So what do you get? 1 by y to power of 6 dy by dx plus y by x y to power of 6 is equal to x cube y to power of 6 by x y to power of 6. So 1 y get cancelled here, 1 x get cancelled. So we get 1 by y to power of 6 dy by dx plus 1 by x y to power of 5 is equal to y to power of 6 also get cancelled here. So we get x square. So what do you get here? We can write it as y to power of minus 6 dy by dx plus y to power minus 5 by x is equal to x to power of 2. So now we'll use the substitution as put y to power of minus 5 is equal to t. So what do you get here? Minus 5 y to power minus 6 dy by dx is equal to dt by dx. So you can take this equation as 1. So what do you get? Substituting in 1. So what do you get? We can write this as y to power minus 6 dy by dx is equal to minus 1 by 5 dt by dx. So what do you get here? Minus 1 by 5 dt by dx plus t by x is equal to x square. Now since to make it linear in t, the coefficient dt by dx should be 1. So multiplying throughout by minus 5. So what do you get? dt by dx minus 5 by x t is equal to minus 5 x square. Now this is linear in t. So what is p here? Minus 5 by x, and what is q here? Minus 5 x square. So what is integrating factor here? E to power of integration p dx. So you can write it as minus 5 dx by x. So what do you get integrating factor? E to power minus 5 log x. So we get e to power of log 1 by x to power of 5. So what is integrating factor here? 1 by x to power of 5. E to power log 1 by x to power 5 is nothing but 1 by x to power of 5. So what is solution? Solution is nothing but, since it is linear in t, so 2t into integrating factor is equal to integration q into integrating factor into dx plus c. So what do you get here? T into, what is integrating factor? 1 by x to power of 5 is equal to integration. What is q? Minus 5x square into 1 by x to power of 5 dx plus c. So t by x to power of 5 is equal to minus 5. What get cancelled here? X1 x square, x cube remains here. So what do you get? 1 by x cube dx plus c. So t by x to power of 5 is equal to minus 5. Integration is nothing but x to power of minus 2 by minus 2 plus c. So substitute back what is t. Put t is equal to y to power of minus 5. So what do you get? Y to power minus 5 by x to power of 5 is equal to 5 by 2 x to power of minus 2 plus c. So what is the answer here? Altogether 1 by x to power of 5 y to power of 5 is equal to 5 by 2 1 by x square plus c. So this is the answer. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.